Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Ole Miss Rebels. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Here we go, the ultimate game, a championship on the line. So many plot lines for this one. Let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Guys, Vegas has been waiting for this moment, the opportunity to host a college football national championship, and it all starts right now. Down on the field, it is crazy. Fans are frenzied here in Allegiant Stadium. It is loud and rocking. Can't wait for things to get going here after kickoff. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this team finds itself now one win away from the national championship. Made the playoff last year, Joel. Didn't work out well. They told us they've learned a lot from that, and so far, they've proven their point.
Well, Chris, as we know in the modern day of college football, I think the most important factor is experience, and that experience that they got from losing last year in the playoff, it has driven them the entire season. The one lesson that they kept coming back to is the idea of don't make it bigger than it is. Just execute the game plan in front of you. If they can do that, they might win this championship here tonight.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Pass not complete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Buckeyes offense gets their first crack now. What an opportunity for this team. It's a program that has national championship DNA, but they fell short last year. Is this group capable of getting back to the winner's circle?
Well, it's certainly the DNA of this program, Chris. You're exactly right. And as a player, you really understand when you put this jersey on, you are rated by championships. That's your legacy, and that's your opportunity right in front of you. This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations.
The pass rush gets home.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They'll try a pass here. The sure hands. It's Cook. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and 1. And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. On for his second punt after a strong effort the first time. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Fighting him off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
This running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
He's got a man down the middle. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense scoops it up, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn.
They're coming after him. Look at this blitz right here, and they can't protect him. I thought that was a poor job of ID by the offensive line. You get a free rusher, and now this quarterback has got no chance. He's got to hold on to the football. He doesn't, and it's scoop and score for the defense. What a play.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yards.
He's got space. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The Buckeyes churn out another first down. They continue to feed the reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been
open field ahead. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense who's handed the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a solid drive, and the defense rises up now. The offense facing a 2nd and 15. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. At midfield, the 40, out past the 30. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position. After the pick, there's an injured man down on the field. Certainly hoping his championship game is not over. And the Rebels will line up here on first down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Movement here from the tight end. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. And it's Ole Miss in front. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge.
And looking for a big play here. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. An explosive play for this passing game. And now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tackled after a small pickup there. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. It's a shotgun run call. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss. That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory.
Oh, this is a beautiful pass by the quarterback right down the middle of the field. And this defense better figure something out because they will continue to work this area if they don't defend it. I love the fact that they're able to attack and get a big completion down the field.
Using his legs, it's Lacey. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Gets rid of it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And the Rebels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Bringing pressure. On the move now. Keeper for the first down and more. The Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off, and then here's the key.
It's caught. He's got room. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Alexander. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And the Rebels will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now, this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks. Holly will have any updates in his condition as they become available. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. With the catch, it's Haas. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Can he make it to the marker? That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. The Rebels moving quickly down the field here.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And they'll finally bring it down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position.
Chris, this is just a special play here from the defense. You've obviously got the ability to go after the ball and get the interception, but then to turn into basically a returner, that is a great run after the pick. The decisiveness, the cutting, and then how about the blocking from his teammates, putting the ball all the way down in scoring position for this offense.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To the air, it's Sayin. Here comes the rush. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to fourth and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field. Well, that's just a great job by the defense, Chris. That's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. And he drives the punt deep. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Tight end goes in motion. Trying to find some room. It's Jackson. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up fourth down. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football. Not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
And it's a bunch formation. To the air, it's Sayin. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. Not ideal to give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ole Miss will call their third and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. Chance to strategize for this second down play. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't...
Touchdown, Ohio State. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the third quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. First down. Looking to throw the football. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
With man coverage, you got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Caught over the middle. It's Pass. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Across, he could go. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
We get the second half started with the running play. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Look out, whole different game now.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin.
Here we go. Ready? Go!
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense. I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th. Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
Bringing it out, it's Cunningham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Using his legs, it's Lacey.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively. Your quarterback's out there. When you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a 3-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And there's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. They battle back to take the lead.
Chris, as a quarterback, there are times when you know you're going to take a hit and you still got to stand in there and deliver. This was a beautiful throw for a touchdown, and he knows he's about to get hit. I tell you what, give a lot of credit to this quarterback. That takes a lot of courage.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They go back onto the attack, but now behind on the scoreboard. Can they answer? Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Fields. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Alexander. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Makes the defender miss. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. The offense takes the lead here in the 2nd half.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of 1st downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch in the end zone. Successful 2-point conversion.
Chris, you can tell they spend a lot of time on these 2-point plays. It's just executed perfectly. Good timing by the quarterback. Throw it into the end zone, and it's good.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Back to throw. It's Sayin. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. And the Rebels will have to kick it away. Bunner getting a serious workout today on the punt for the 6th time. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Here comes a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down, looking to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the handoff. Got an opening here. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Lets it go quickly. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you'll love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
Go. It all comes down to this. Everything to play for. 1 quarter to decide who will win the national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's in the clear at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. Been targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner trying to create good field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
That's exactly what they needed. What a beautiful throw at the right time to connect down the field. You're down in this game, got to find the end zone, there's no doubt about it, but now they've got some serious momentum, and there's some doubt on that defense.
And he goes nowhere, stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Grab behind the line, it's Lacey. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. And the Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They'll run it here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. The back's got it again. He's got a crease. Has the 1st down and more. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
This offensive line just winning the point of attack. They are doing a great job opening up holes for this run game. And now it's just about executing, making somebody miss at the 2nd level, and they get a big explosive run.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. He puts it on the turf. Scooped up on the defense. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave them. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it. And they're able to do it here for a first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Scanning the field. It's saying, looking for the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. Pass incomplete, and a man shaken up on the play. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Solid gain. They'll spot him out at the 35. The Rebels looking to run some tempo here.
Well, you can see the great connection this tight end and quarterback have. And I got to tell you, a great tight end, it's like a warm blanket for a quarterback. Their matchup is always so favorable. It's a big target. They can run, soft hands. And if you've got one, target him. And they're doing that here on the corner route. Beautiful job.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback. This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Lacey. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Catch made on the right side. Breaking into the clear. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Oh, and he very nearly threw a 4th interception today. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Working clock with the ground game. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. They bring him down after a short gain there. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up 1st down yardage. And the quarterback just kneels down. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Look at this scene. What an achievement to be called the kings of college football for this season. After everything they've been through, everything they poured into this moment, Joel, it's cool to see dreams realized right here.
Chris, I agree. It is so cool to see this. And we've been around this group now for a number of weeks in a row, and they have preached to us, hey, we're going to be where our feet are at. We're going to focus on a play at a time, a day at a time. Well, now you can soak it in. You are national champions. Look around, take in the atmosphere. You climb the mountain.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels.